Hello and welcome everyone. So I wanted to ask Marilyn Monroe's energy while we are still tuned in after her true crime reading. And basically what she said is her death is known to the public, but there are certain things omitted. And if it was completely under her control, she wouldn't have made it look so tacky. So that's her opinion on her death. I want to see what her opinion is on confidence, because she is still revered and admired all around the world for her beauty and her confidence. So let's see if we can tap in to her energy and get some confidence or beauty secrets from the late, the great, the beautiful Marilyn Monroe. So let's start with the tarot, the Goddess Tarot. What is the secret to confidence, Marilyn? Please and thank you. Whoa, and we have a few that wants to fall. So the Emperor, take charge, take authority. Don't let your ego overpower you, but you can't be powerless to your ego. Your ego is a part of your power, is what she's saying. She's saying, don't let your taste for adventure get you into trouble. Know when to move, know when to stay still. Persistence is key, and persistence is beautiful and inspirational. Persistence is sexy. We also have dreaming, the Knight of Cups. So dreams don't work unless you do, but dreams and hope in those dreams, that's what keeps us beautiful. That's what keeps us shining. Once our dreams are still alive, once our dreams are dead, that's when the light in our eyes goes. And she's saying that before her death, she felt like the light in her eyes left, but she was trusting that the wheel of destiny and the wheel of fortune would turn in her favor again. So hope and faith is a beautiful thing. It makes you feel beautiful, but it makes you look beautiful. We also have the Nine of Cups in reverse. So beauty is pain, is what she's saying. But she's also saying that having everything you want and all of your dreams come true, this is actually something that makes us too comfortable. So don't get too comfortable even when you have your wish fulfillment. Because once we're content, that's when we stop striving for better. And what she's saying with ambition, with beauty, with anything, with passion, anything we want in this world, we can't just get complacent or get content. We have to stay hungry. Because if we don't, we're going to get lazy. Is basically what she's saying. We also have the Lover's love. And there is an apple here. She's saying there's a time and a place to be happy in the Garden of Eden. But what we must not forget is the apple of temptation can be tainted. And sometimes three's a crowd. Sometimes more than two lovers are in that fantasy garden, that kingdom we build in our minds. She's saying that something she wished she'd learned more was to love herself more, even when there wasn't a lover there to give it. So what she's saying is love yourself regardless of whether you have a lover there or not. Lead by example, and don't get too comfortable when it comes to beauty, success, or even love, because when we get lazy with these things, that's when they start to deteriorate, is what I'm getting from the tarot. So let's get some of these. Marilyn Monroe's beauty secrets and confidence secrets, please. We have fidelity. Yeah, so always hold something back. If you reveal too much, you're left with nothing. Believe in fidelity, but ask yourself in the Garden of Eden what you want to be. Because she's saying she tapped into her siren, her succubus energy, but she's saying be careful what you wish for, because she was viewed as attractive for these reasons, but also she was torn down for these reasons. So she's saying when it comes to love and fidelity, start with yourself, because at least you can be sure you can give it to yourself 100%. Don't put all your faith in someone else. It's sexy to be independent and faithful to yourself. She's saying always keep your creativity and your passion. Don't let anything drain that from you. That's when the light goes from our eyes. Marilyn Monroe's confidence secrets, please and thank you. We have wrath. Yeah. She's saying stand your own ground and be your beautiful self. No matter how many people are giving you the evil eye, this is due to envy, jealousy. You might feel those bad vibes, but walk with your head held high. Dignify yourself and give yourself grace and dignity, even when the world is not. Be loyal to yourself. And we also have nostalgia. So she's saying keep your inner child alive. Don't let the past keep you stuck, because there's always room for improvement. Even if the past was a blast, the future is yet to come. So be a self-fulfilled prophecy like she was. We also have attraction. So she's saying you will have the world at your feet once you learn how to appreciate, love, and be truly loyal to yourself. Expecting that from others is what leads us to disappointment. And as long as we're happy with who we are, that's the most beautiful thing. This is beautiful. So let's get this oracle. This is the witch oracle, I think. So what are Marilyn Monroe's, or what were Marilyn Monroe's secrets of seduction? We have moot gathering. Yeah, she had a way of putting a spell on the world. People gathered to celebrate her. What is Marilyn Monroe's secret to seduction and success? Midwife, birth. She's saying some people are just born with it. But you don't have to be born with it, but it's going to be a little bit harder when it doesn't come natural. Fake it till you make it, is what I'm hearing. But some people are just born to be a star. Magical tools, magnification. Yeah, so find a way of putting that looking glass, that magnifying glass on yourself. Show the world how magical you are. But it's not going to happen without work. You need something to show off before you magnify it, and there's always room for improvement. Even those not born with natural charisma, natural beauty, natural talent, learn how to use your tools, your craft. A bad toolsman blames his tools, is what I'm getting to say. We also have script secrets, so don't reveal too much or you'll be left with nothing. Always keep something back and keep something for yourself. We have, let's see these ones. I may have to cover these as the images are a little bit too saucy. So what is Marilyn Monroe's advice when it comes to seduction, charisma, and confidence? We have secrets and discoveries in reverse. So reveal just enough to keep them intrigued, to leave them wanting more, but never reveal everything. That's her magician's secret. So always give a little, but not everything. So what is Marilyn Monroe's secrets to seduction? Are these all in reverse? I'm not sure. And we do have the feelings of an awakened heart. Okay, are we all in reverse? No, we're not. So I'm going to have to cover some of these pictures so YouTube does not take this video off. So let's cover this. The temptation, whoa, of pleasure. So she's saying you can show a little, but make it quick, make it brief. Don't linger and always seem like you have something better to do when it comes to love. That works. We do have the feelings of an awakened heart. So she's saying, don't wear your feelings on your sleeve, because that gets you hurt. That gets you heartbroken. So we also have the truth behind the illusions. She's saying her true self is secret and sacred. What she showed the world is an illusion. It's her alter ego. This is the version of herself she allowed the world to see, but she always kept her secret and sacred self held back, hid behind closed doors. She did that to protect her true identity. So she's saying, make an alter ego, fake it till you make it. You don't have to be your true self. If you're not comfortable revealing everything, reveal what you want to reveal. Leave people wanting more, but always keep your true essence back for yourself, so you don't lose it in the spotlight, in amongst the stars. Wow. And we have loving and trusting yourself. So she's saying she wished she loved and trusted herself more, and she wished that when it comes to love, people wouldn't just associate it with lovers, because that can make us disappointed. And she's saying the only person who you can make sure does not truly disappoint you in this life is your damn self. So self-confidence, self-love, self-worth, all of the words that start with self, self-independence, self-pleasure even. She's saying finding how to make your own wishes come true, please yourself, glamour magic, sex magic, all of these things. Find what you're comfortable with and make them work to your advantage. Trust the great mystery is her advice. What is Marilyn Monroe's beauty advice, or advice on confidence and seduction? Peacock spirit, let it shine. So if you're a peacock, you can't hide it. And even if you feel like you're more of a pigeon than a peacock, fake it till you make it, and trust in the mystery, because if you don't go for it, you'll never get it. If you don't chance your arm, you won't break your elbow. We also have dear spirit, bring a gentle touch. So even if you are coming in as a siren, a force to be reckoned with, always make sure there's something sweet, gentle and innocent about you. Even if you represent the opposite, always have a part of you that seems soft, because that's usually the weak spot people go for. But if your weak spot is intentional, deliberate, this is how you weed out the predators. Who goes for the weak spot? So don't let your weaknesses be your weaknesses, work with it. And give the impression, even if there's nothing gentle or sweet about you. The world doesn't have to know that. So she's saying, keep certain things to yourself, because that is seductive, that is sexy. Have a version of yourself for the world and a version of yourself just for you. Background energy, spider spirit, make your dreams real. So you can weave any web you want. Any dream will do. I'm hearing that song from... is it a play or a musical? Joseph's Technicolor Dreamcoat? Any dream will do. That just came to mind. So she's basically saying it doesn't matter what your dreams are. It doesn't matter who you are. They can be made real and you can do it. Spiders work very hard on their web. It can be a web of lies, but they get what they want with that web. So your life is your web. You are the spider. And spiders can be very intimidating to some people. But spiders mind their own business. They make their web. They do what they have to do. Focus on your goal. Keep your eye on the prize, which is your goals, your dreams. But the prize ultimately is you. And once you know that inherently, no one or nothing can tell you any different. So self-security is the secret to self-confidence, according to the beautiful Miss Marilyn Monroe. So thank you so much for tuning in. Let me know what you thought of this advice, and let me know down below if you have any suggestions, any queries on what you'd like to see next. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope to see and connect with you again in the next one. Goodbye and God bless. Mwah.